Made it down to Southern Ohio with our buddy Matt. Checking out a new piece of ground today. Gonna put some miles on the boots, and hopefully it gives us a good reason to come back.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find some good sheds with to go with some history that we've seen on the wall. So
yeah, Matt's been looking for property in Ohio. We've been looking for more property in Ohio, and this was a good opportunity to join forces. So
it makes sense.
First things first, we got to put boots on the ground and see if we can make it worth it.
Absolutely.
So uphill. Yeah, everything's uphill from here, it seems like. So we're gonna go up.
Good energy drinks, we're all set.
Yeah, coffeeed up, energied up, and
I've been driving since 1:30.
Yeah, Matt got up at 1:30 in the morning from North Carolina to get here. We were at the Eagles probably just shortly before you got up. Still, yeah. We got up at like 4:30, got in the truck, and
slept at Hotel California.
Exactly. We slept at Hotel California last night, looking for sheds today. I'm just looking forward to getting some miles on the boots today. Just getting into this new piece of ground, or potential ground. Your mind is on sensory overload at this point. You're trying to take in all the information, all the fields, all the terrain, all the trails, everything. But right now, just trying to figure out what's kind of tillable, what's not. Figure out the lay of the land a little bit. The guys who hunted here before weren't very ambitious.
Same view up on this hill.
But yeah, it would be a nice view. This is a nice little plot area. That's for sure.
This could be a really cool food plot.
Yeah.
Evenings for sure.
So, got this scrape right here. Obviously covered up by the leaves a little bit, but going to my OnX Maps. I'm running my tracker right now. I'm just gonna go to Map Tools, add waypoint. So I have to move that to up here. Zoom in. Oh yeah, I got a scrape right here.
This is like trampled with deer.
Really?
I mean, all of it's laid down.
I'm gonna start working my way back up that way.
There's like 3 good feed-in trails that are going like side hills right here. So one must be coming from you.
Yeah, it looks like it. So we'll just go down to scrape, hit the scrape, hit save. My waypoint's saved right here. Scouting on the go. So you can see this field is right up top here, kind of below that first threshold of cedars and stuff, and it drops down onto this bench, and these deer likely travel this bench, similar to the similar setup to when Dean killed his deer down in Southern Ohio late season. We were kind of down, it was almost 2 benches down into the bottom, but it provides a little cover down here for them to travel. And look, there's a rub right down here to kind of prove concept.
This side's beat. I mean,
It's a big deer doing that. Yeah.
Those are rubs you like to see.
Yeah, that's a nice one. That is a nice one.
Yeah,
There's another scrape on the side of the field over there.
Okay. There's another field up here.
It's fruit bearing. It's always a good sign.
Black walnuts, baby.
The old black wallies. What do we come?
They're not strong enough to do.
Oh, this is, I know. I got you. Damn, so we started way over there.
There's the cabin.
I definitely don't want to take away from what like a 3-year-old buck can do, but there's a lot of rubs in here. That's actually not even close to the bigger ones that are in here. There's some 10-12 inch trees that have pretty ferocious rubs on them. I'm actually all along this bench and this ridge. Don't know if that deer's dead or not, but he's got some heavy bone on his head to do that, I think. You can't really see it because this is kind of loading, but the ridge tapers this way, and you can see there's 3 ridges that come together at this point. And go figure, there's a main trail right here. So I'm going to add waypoint right here. Trail. Ton of briars. Just adding a little notes, hit save. Bada bing, bada boom. There you have it. What I want to do is alright. Matt and I are up on this grassy knoll. He's predicting sheds, and his prediction might stand true, because whenever you find a balloon, that means the thermals are pulling down. This is a buck bedding area in here, and it actually looks pretty like the best.
It's trampled.
Uphill, like elevated bedding area that we've seen yet. So maybe we will find a shed in here. But that's a sign for all you novice out there. You find a balloon, mark it. This is a nice little grassy.
This feels like a bucky.
Yeah. Feels bucky. Come on now.
Lay down real good.
Lay down and shake your head.
I was gonna say, maybe go to that point a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here for sure. It gets gnarly this way. Come on. You can almost smell them. Come on, Shedwick. See, like, if I was a buck, I'd probably be laying right in these stacks right here. You can see out even, maybe even lower. But then if the wind is coming over your back, you can see and hear everything else you need to in order to sneak out. Just up here on Longbeard Lookout. Incredible. Way up on this hillside, and it goes up quite a bit higher. But if it was turkey season, I'd sit right on this boulder, enjoy my sacked lunch and a nice cool beverage, and I would take that box call and I would give it the old kind of flick that wrist up like, and just listen to that son of a gun bellow in this holler. And hopefully a longbeard lights you up, sends you packing your lunch and running and gunning for the hill. I mean, I just went through a wall of prickers. There's actually somebody's, you love to see it, somebody's climber is right there. But this just feels like a buck bedding area. I mean, it is just gnarly, gnarly, gnarly freaking briars, thick shit. I mean, this is by far the best bedding that I've seen. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. It's a pretty decent size. You know. Alright. Alright. That's pretty solid. It looks like it might be a year old, maybe not. What'd I just say? This just feels like a bed where they would just mill around. Hell yeah. That's a good one. That's a solid side. It was freaking buried in these leaves. It was either last year or it was early, it seems like. Come on, where's the other side? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's a solid buck. Solid shed. Man, I literally, all I could see was this. The G3 and the freaking main beam. That was it. What did I just say? This is the first spot that I've got where the last 10 minutes of my walk, I'm like, man, this is where he's bedding. It's so thick. I mean, look up the hill. You can't see 20 yards. Probably should mark that on OnX. Oh. Hell yeah, that's a solid find. That is a solid find. Tools. Add waypoint. And then you go to more. And you go to there's got to be a shed one. Shed antler right there. You save it. We're in. You know what I want to do too? Photos. Add a photo. Take a photo. Selfie this bitch. Yeah, hell yeah, solid find. Solid find. I have literally no idea. No idea where Dean and Matt are. I have no idea. Part of what can get tough on a property like this, you just got all these hills and just timber country, woods, big woods, and it's all nuts. White oaks, red oaks, walnuts. They're just nuts everywhere. So when you get into an early fall and you got nuts dropping everywhere and it doesn't localize the deer anywhere, they can literally just be all over the place browsing in the woods. It makes it a little bit tough to pinpoint what the deer are doing, because they can just go from one hill to the next and they have the same food and just they can get away from pressure that way. So just something for us to think about as we walk this property and make decisions on leasing and stuff like that. For sure, man. Youngin', but has potential.